Lunes. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero.
Yeah, I know.
Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
SE Project branding logo, that's on here.
Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar.
Really cool. And we're also gonna change the kickstand now, guys. Alright, let's take a quick look at the hopefully I'm all good, guys. I roll over something.
Solo un par de gente se llama el botín entero. Money, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero yo Lunes. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero.
Yeah, I know.
Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
SE Project branding logo, that's on here.
Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar.
Really cool. And we're also gonna change the kickstand now, guys. Alright, let's take a quick look at the hopefully I'm all good, guys. I roll over something.
Solo un par de gente se llama el botín entero. Money, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero yo Lunes. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero.
Yeah, I know.
Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
SE Project branding logo, that's on here.
Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar.
Really cool. And we're also gonna change the kickstand now, guys. Alright, let's take a quick look at the hopefully I'm all good, guys. I roll over something.
Solo un par de gente se llama el botín entero. Money, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero yo Lunes. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero.
Yeah, I know.
Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
SE Project branding logo, that's on here.
Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar.
Really cool. And we're also gonna change the kickstand now, guys. Alright, let's take a quick look at the hopefully I'm all good, guys. I roll over something.
Solo un par de gente se llama el botín entero. Money, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero yo Lunes. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero.
Yeah, I know.
Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
SE Project branding logo, that's on here.
Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar.
Really cool. And we're also gonna change the kickstand now, guys. Alright, let's take a quick look at the hopefully I'm all good, guys. I roll over something.
Solo un par de gente se llama el botín entero. Money, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero yo Lunes. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero.
Yeah, I know.
Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
SE Project branding logo, that's on here.
Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar.
Really cool. And we're also gonna change the kickstand now, guys. Alright, let's take a quick look at the hopefully I'm all good, guys. I roll over something.
Solo un par de gente se llama el botín entero. Money, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero yo
What's good? What's good? Mike is in the building. Welcome to another Freestyle Sunday, guys. Very excited for tonight's show. It's going to be a little bit different. As you guys know what we do here on the channel, it's a platform where we kind of get to know other riders, other people's experiences, whether you're doing track days, you're a certified mechanic, or you want to experience MotoGP live, or even get to know some female riders that are passionate or just as passionate as we are about the sport and riding. This is the place you want to be in. So very excited for tonight. We're going to be bringing on Francesca out of New York. She is a very lovely lady for all you thirsty ass guys out here. I can see five up is in the live chat, so your thirsty ass is gonna get that thirst crunch. So I actually had to do that. Sorry, man. We need this for today. A little bit of fun energy. I'll take it. I'll take it. So definitely excited for the entire night, and we're gonna do what we do best, guys. We're going to do a big little shout out here to our channel sponsor. That is a big part of what we do, and they show love and support. And then we'll jump into just greeting everybody like we usually do every night, every time we do a live stream. It's always great to see you guys come on, spend your Sunday night with us for about an hour, hour and a half. So first off, big shout out to our channel sponsor, MotivationUSA.com. All of the parts that you see on my bike, or any of my bikes or friends' bikes, they are coming from MotivationUSA.com. You can either get parts, sliders, exhaust, tools, pretty much everything. We're talking about even carbon fiber wheels, and they also have a lifestyle section of the brand where you can kind of get like merch and stuff like that. So really cool. Always love mentioning them. The links will be in the description down below if you want to go and shop there. I don't sell anything on the channel, but if you want to support what we do here, it's always appreciated when you do hit the thumbs up. And if you're looking to shop for parts and equipment, tools, you shop where we shop. That helps quite a bit. Of course, we got to talk about our boys, Hard Knocks Coffee. Great place for all you hipsters out there. And if you're not a hipster, you just love drinking coffee, Hard Knocks Coffee is the place where I grab my coffee. They also have merch as well, candles, and they are a huge supporter of the channel. So again, you want to show love to me or the brands that support what we do, what we love. And again, Hard Knocks Coffee is actually owned by a writer himself, so it's always great to kind of chip in. It's like shopping locally, so always great to kind of do stuff like that. It shows love to other people that's passionate about motorcycle riding as well. So really dope stuff, guys. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to pull up the live chat and just kind of greet people. And again, usually what tends to happen early on, not a lot of people's here yet. I'm seeing from some of the trends, most people start showing up around like late 8 o'clock, around 9 o'clock-ish. But that doesn't mean we're not going to put up a great show for you guys no matter what. So for now, the people that's coming in later, they can definitely enjoy the show as a rerun. But for now, we're just going to have a good time like we usually do. All right, so let me just pull up some of the comments just to greet everybody like we usually do, guys. And again, always appreciate the gesture, you guys coming through and spending the time. Power Moto's in the building. First Sky Champion in Power Moto. Governor D Nice is also in the building. Always a pleasure to see him. And of course, we have Donna Main. What's going on, man? Did you I think you picked up your bike already, right? From what I'm told, you picked it up at least from the last stream we actually had. And of course, Life with Anna B's in the building. She's been putting in a lot of work. She's just getting her feet reacclimated on YouTube again. If you guys don't mind, check out her channel. She's doing like a whole new setup where she's just cooking and showing highlights and stuff like that. Shorts, really nice content. Again, I'm kind of like biased, but definitely show her some love. It's good to see her back and trying. We have S1000RR Mia. What's good, Clutch First fam? We're in the building. Very excited for tonight, man. Hopefully you guys have some interesting questions for any female rider. I think Francesca is a very interesting person to talk to. Very open, very chilled, and we just met, and she's pretty much, you know, it feels like we knew each other for a bit now, just talking to her for a bit. So really cool, really cool lady for sure. We have Futurist Moto is in the building, of course. love seeing people coming back. And by the way, just so you guys know, anybody that dropped super chat into the last couple of streams, you're seeing like lighting behind, things are changing a little bit. These are all coming out of, you know, your super chats and everything else. So we're trying to make things a little bit nicer for everybody. So very excited for that. And of course, we have my boy 5 Up is in the building. So really, really cool. In June, I will be out his way. We're going to be out probably for a couple of days, hanging out, riding, shooting contests, and just pretty much chilling. And I'm also going to be out in Nashville shooting content. So that's going to be really cool. It's going to be with 650 Eve. So definitely stay tuned for that. Most likely I'll be doing the live stream live, like how I did MotoGP, where we kind of walk around, see people's bikes, and kind of ask questions and chill and stuff like that. So very excited about that, man. So hopefully you guys find that interesting as well. Just going to quickly, wow, I didn't scroll down. So there's quite a few more comments popping up. I'm so glad I did. We have Stella's in the building. You guys know who she is, the lovely Stella. She was here before. Great individual, very fun to chat with, and love motorcycles. She actually started her own channel. You could definitely hit her up and show some love. I don't see why not. Let's see what else we got. Cali Moto's in the building. It's just kind of cool he's here because his girlfriend is a savage on track, amazing rider. She just picked up a, well, should I say it's her? I think it's them. It's a team thing. It's kind of like I can't say husband and wife, but a team thing. And I'm just going to leave it like that. They picked up a 2022 Panigale V4S, and she's been crushing it really, really heavy, really, really dope. We got Jack B. Quick is in the building. Really nice to see him again. Tak passe. Let's see what else we got. We got more people coming through. By the way, hit up Jack B. Quick, man. Drop him a sub. He's good people. Has a ton of really cool bikes, so definitely very interesting. He's on the come up. Hopefully we can get him on here at some point. Let's see what else we got. We have Moto Mac is in the building. Just dropped, I think, was it 2 videos or 1? They just went to a bike night, which I did not make it. Don't kill me. I will be coming out a lot. It's just with work, with everything else that's going on, sometimes it's a little bit difficult, but definitely hit up his channel. A lot of smackdowns in these dirty New York streets. So really, really cool. And when these guys link up, it's like a sea of motorcycles. So very excited to kind of be linking up and producing content with them this year. The Iron Shepherd. What's good, man? I haven't seen you in a little bit, so good to see you on. Of course, 5 Up is mentioning here, he'll see me in Nashville. So he's going to come out to Nashville. You better come out. Stop playing. Bud Tussinel also. Cali Moto mentioned it's her bike. So here's the thing. Did she get rid of the 9.5, the V2? That's the question. Did she trade that in, or you still have the V2 and now you have the V4? Power Moto does some SmackDown as well. He always sends me a link. I always check them out for sure. All right, guys. So we're just going to dive into it real quick. So we have Francesca in the building. Very excited. And to make matters even cooler, she is very, very beautiful. So chill out. Let's all be respectful and have a good time while everybody's here real quick. So let's give Francesca a warm welcome, guys. Very excited.
Hello, everyone.
There we go. What's good, Francesca? Look at you.
All right.
Guys, she got all done up, by the way. We spent our first 10 minutes with her just like flicking her hair like, oh, how does that look? What do you think?
I gotta look the best.
Yeah, I love how out of all the hairstyles you showed me, it's not the one I'm seeing right now. You totally just changed it up.
I did. I changed my mind.
It's all good, though. Either way, you look great. Stella's here also tuned in, so that's kind of dope.
All right.
Yeah. All right, guys. So here's the thing. Francesca's out here in New York, so it's really, really cool to kind of bring somebody here that's in New York. And some of the streams that I've had before, a lot of people always hit me up on the side. They're like, oh man, she's a girl. You go easy on them. You probably don't ask the difficult questions or anything like that. And the deal usually is, granted, it's possible I am softer when it comes to the ladies. It's just natural instinct, and we should be. I think it's awesome. But we're definitely going to do the hard-hitting questions tonight, right, Francesca?
Yep, absolutely. Why not? Bring it on.
How long have you been writing? So definitely walk us to that for now. That's a good start.
I actually started right before pandemic started it.
Oh, wow.
I'm a, pretty much a new writer still, but I actively started writing about 2 years now.
2 years. And this is your first bike? She currently rides an Indian, guys. It's a bobber, right?
Yes. Yeah, his name is Bob.
Okay.
I ride Bob.
Oh my God. Listen, you don't want to go down this rabbit hole right now. It's very early. It's like 8:15. I ride a bobber named Bob, and I'm sure a lot of people are just waiting to kind of jump on that one and start making jokes. So hush, boys.
My fiance is he does ride Triumph Daytona. I ride Triumph Bobber.
Okay. So you guys like a Triumph family, huh?
Yes. Just a wonderful bike.
So it's very
like
interesting
my
that you just
second
started.
Bobber.
Like, so you're talking about only 2 years you've been on the bike, huh?
Right.
So what got you started into riding?
I always wanted to ride. My mom used to be a rider, and she started riding when she was 40. And, I still have a picture of her on a bike. And I say, you know what? Why not? So I got my license when I was 42.
Oh my God, she's just giving all. You would stop giving all the information. She's like, man, guys, you have no idea. You know what's dope about her? Right? She's like, you can ask me anything. Nothing's private. I don't really care. I'm an open book.
Not a problem.
Oh my God. And I'm trying to like skate on through everything, like trying to be as cordial as possible about the entire thing. She's like, yeah, I started 2 years ago. I'm like, I was 40. I'm like, oh God. It's too good. But still, yeah, it's great to still have you on the bike though. But what's been your experience like as a new rider at riding a bobber? Because that's a pretty big bike, right? What'd you say?
Yeah, it's about 550-pound bike. It's pretty heavy bike, and I'm only 5'2". So in the beginning, it was very challenging. Very heavy bike. I had to learn how to, balance my bike and everything. But it was not my first bike. My very first bike was a Honda Rebel 500.
Okay, that seems to be like the go-to bike. I see so many people go to like getting a Honda Rebel.
Such an easy bike to learn how to maneuver and learn how to ride around the city and everything. It's just such a wonderful bike, actually, to be honest. I wanted to keep it, but I can't have two bikes, so I had to let it go.
Not yet. You haven't catch on with the disease of multiple bikes, but you will.
This is my second bobber, to be honest, and I crashed my very first bobber.
Oh my God, no.
Right, it was very scary. I was just coming home from September 11, right?
Okay.
And up in the city, and I crashed that bike. And thankfully, thank God, I wasn't injured, but I was in a lot of pain from head to toe. My bike was totaled out. Thankfully, I was with my fiance and among with other riding friends.
Oh, you have to go back. Don't say fiance. You're gonna break everybody's heart in the in the chat.
I gotta make sure I'm taking that.
Oh, sorry guys. Good. I totally should have stopped you saying that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so after that, I was taking a few months off, and also it was off season as well too. So I was home relaxing, just making sure that the season coming up with the right bike, and soon enough, my chance was there. The bobber is just so beautiful bike to ride. I love my bobber. I love Triumph motorcycle.
So you like me? You're like an advocate for Triumph now.
I love Triumph. What can I say? It's such a beautiful bike. It rides so smooth. It's just really, really beautiful bike.
So here's the thing. So What so when you the first one you said you crashed, which is news to me. I thought this was the main one you had. Did somebody cut you off, or how did that happen, or was it like a rider thing, or because I know a lot of people tend to mention either I had to lay down my bike, or was it a mistake on your end, or someone else that probably caused it?
No, I was riding in the middle of the city. I think it was Midtown somewhere. I can't even remember exactly where it was. I was coming home after September 11, right?
Hmm.
It was late. It was between 11 and 12. Very quiet street, and just someone just popped up in the middle of the street and pushed me over to the street. I just I don't remember what happened because the witness told me that he thought that I was dead.
Oh,
That
so you blacked out.
yeah. So the witness told me that he thought I was dead, but all of a sudden, a few seconds later, I got up, I walked out off the street and went over to the sidewalk like a Terminator.
Oh my God, that must have been super traumatic. Something like that happened.
Yeah, I was traumatized for quite some time, and I was questioning myself, it's like, how am I gonna get on the bike again with mental stage like this, right? But my fiance has been riding for quite some time, and he taught me how to get back on the bike, basically. So if you don't get your mindset straight, and if you don't get over this, you're never gonna ride again. So I had to really push myself to the limit, get my mind straight. I say, I'm not gonna think about this when I'm on the bike, what happened in the past. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna get on my bike, enjoy it, and that's what I did. Of course, I still have to be careful, right?
But did that change things a little bit, like in terms of you riding through Manhattan? Because I ride through Manhattan all the time as well, and I see that you and Stella tend to go to Bear Mountain and do some really far rides out and almost towards the country and stuff, which is kind of really cool. Do you find that you're riding less in the city due to that accident, or do you see that it's changed things a little bit now? You're going out to enjoy certain rides.
Yes, absolutely did. I ride in the city absolutely a lot less than before. Street condition is just really horrible nowadays.
Hmm.
A lot of potholes, and I don't know what's going on with the New York City police. They just like to stop everybody, give
Yeah.
out tickets for no reason. They will find every little thing to give out tickets. So I say
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't really enjoy riding in the city that much, but I do enjoy riding up to the Bear Mountain, 9W Market. I like to hang out with the friends once in a while, somewhere quiet where I can enjoy my ride, with
I'm
a
gonna I'm
view.
gonna tell you a secret right now.
Okay.
I've never been to 9W Market.
No
I
way.
know.
Oh,
I know. I know. You guys heard it here
every
first.
first Sunday of the month.
Yeah. It,
Right. You
you know,
gotta go.
you know what it is? I think it's something. I've said this to myself. I think between professional life and doing YouTube and producing content and stuff, I think I've missed out on a lot of adventures. I'll put it this way. But I've said to myself for the past since COVID happened, I'm like I'm gonna restructure things, really engaging with people more, at least going to more events. Sometimes you get bogged down into this bubble where you're just creating and stuff like that, or you're just working so much that you do miss certain things. So I definitely got to hit 9W Market. I know Stella was like, "Oh, you should check it out," and I mentioned to you we definitely got to all ride and stuff. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I try to make it every month as much as I can, but like when you go there, you see a lot of riders with beautiful exotic bikes, a lot of antique bikes. You get to meet a lot of good friends, people that used to ride, and I love hanging out there once in a while. And after that, after a nice coffee and breakfast, and you head to the Bear Mountain.
All right. So now I'm gonna ask you to do something difficult. How many guys are hitting on YouTube between you and Stella when you guys are there, and how often they're like thirsting, bucket of water coming off their bike like this, like, oh my God, it's a Korean princess. I want some.
Oh gosh, Mike, that's really in the beginning when I started writing, yes, it definitely was overwhelming. Definitely, I have to say. But I'm out there to write and meet good amount of people, who can teach me how to write, how to become a better writer. I'm not there to meet someone, you know. But yeah, definitely there is a number of people been asking me out, but I kindly rejected rejected request.
Kindly rejected.
Please say, wow, there was a one point I used to change my status that I was married so that people can stop.
So it was,
But
see,
my fiance didn't buy it, so he did ask me out. Yeah, so after a year later, we're happily Sorry, but I
oh
have to
man.
bring it out.
No, it's fine. I had to ask because that's one thing that I think that's a huge deal when we're talking about riding motorcycles, where guys, we tend to ride and ride hard and ride fast and do a little bit of crazy stuff. But I think when girls ride, their experience is very, very different from guys. And also, since it's such a niche group of people that ride motorcycles, and then when you have girls riding, that's even a deeper niche. And I think a lot of guys tend to be like, oh my god, she actually relates to what I like. I'm totally gonna talk to her. So first off, I want to shout out to the guys that does approach, because you know what, it takes a lot. So I have to say that.
But I also met a lot of nice people, good amount of friends that, who are willing to help me out, when I'm in trouble with my bike or anything, especially when I had a problem when I got crashed last year. If I didn't have my fiance and with my friends, I don't know what I would do. I was in a lot of pain. I was sad and I was so shocked. I was really scared, but people stay there and helping me out.
Well, it's a really tough situation to be in. I think when you crash, there's a lot that goes into it. I think one, especially if it's in New York City. First of all, it's going to be in front of everyone, since you're in Midtown, pretty much in front of everyone. I think you get past that very quickly, because
Right.
I'm sure when you came to, it was just pretty much a bunch of people around. You're like, oh my god, what's going on, right? They just kind of surround you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was the only female writer at the time when we were writing that September. So they're like, brother to me. They're like my family to me. So they always make sure that I'm safe. They always, whether I'm in the middle of the ride or, they always try to somebody always stay behind me, make sure that I'm okay.
Yeah.
I was very thankful. I was with, my writing friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing that I think that's really cool too. I think a lot of people tend to interpret things a little bit weird. I think us guys tend to be very protective when it comes, even if it's somebody that we're around and stuff, even with casual friends, especially when it comes to writing outside of brother and sisterhood of everybody. But I think they take an extra precaution when it's a lady that it's not very common that they have in their writing group and stuff.
Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, I'm very thankful though. Thankful. They always, willing to help me out. They always help me out.
Yeah. So do you foresee yourself getting any other bike outside of that Triumph, or are you gonna stick with the Bobber for a very long time?
I think I'm gonna stay with Barbara for a really long time.
You know what I think you'd look good on?
Thank you. Appreciate that.
No,
Yeah, I
I'm
get
saying
a lot
you
of
look good on that. I'm
compliments.
saying, you know what I think you would look good on would be a Triumph Street or Speed Triple.
Yeah, my fiance also asked me to sit on it. So when I was at the cross country motorcycle mall, is it Metuchen, the one in Metuchen in New Jersey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I went there, I sat on it. But you see, the thing is that I'm 5'2". I'm very short, so I can barely like tiptoe on that bike, and I feel very comfortable with my bobber,
Okay.
you know. So I think I'm gonna keep this bike for quite some time.
Okay. Fair enough. Because I see a lot of people that are vertically challenged. See, I didn't want to say short. That they either lower the links
Uh-huh.
and then make that work. But I'm assuming you just the cruiser style is more like. Wait, so how tall is Stella?
I think she's slightly taller than me. 5'4", maybe 5'4", 5'6". I'm
Okay.
not sure. Yeah.
Oh wow, she's rocking a Street Fighter. Is she? I'm assuming she's tippy toeing too.
I think she also has a boots. Is a little bit
A little bit
height wise.
taller. Okay.
Mhm. What are they asking?
What is it? What are they asking? No, no. Somebody in the comment section said something about you riding Bob. So of course you're gonna get that.
There's I'm writing about.
Yeah. So by you seeing your mom riding, you told her, "Oh my God." Five up
What?
in the live chat mentioned, "Oh, you're taller than Mike." Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, that is not true. Not even close. Get out of here. He's always busting my chops because all of them are like 6 foot tall, and I'm not 6 foot tall. Get over it. So, would you say seeing your mom riding and stuff like that that inspired you, or was something else you developed down the line where you picked up on your own, or from seeing friends, or you preemptively had, in the back of your mind thinking that maybe one day I'll definitely ride since your mom did ride motorcycles?
Well, pretty much a little bit of everything, I guess. My father was a big motorcycle rider. My father was. He used to make commute to his work with a motorcycle every day.
Okay.
And my mom was, I think she started later in her age. So I was always feeling very comfortable around the motorcycle all my life. And I had a bucket list when I turned 40. Again, I tell my age, but I said, you know what? When I turn 40, I'm gonna do this and do this and do that. So when I was checking all the bucket list, I said, wait a minute, when am I gonna do my motorcycle license? I said, let's do it this year. So that's when I did it. So I said, check.
Oh
I was
my
the
God.
only woman that group that when I took the Msf course, out of 12 people, I was the only woman, only female students. And 6 of them were dropped out. They dropped the bike and they got kicked out. I don't know what happened. And only 6 of us passed. And I was the only female rider that day. It was so hard. I got my Msf course test done. I think it was sometime March. Oh, the weather was horrible. It was rainy and cold. I really wanted to quit, but I said, you know what? I can't quit. I came too far. I gotta pass this test.
So can you walk me through that? Like, for people that's never gotten a motorcycle license before, what would you say is the process that you do to kind of get that done and stuff? I mean, let's say if another young lady's watching this or watching it bump into this a little bit later, what would you say that process is, from all the steps and stuff?
Full MSF course,
Mm-hmm.
of course. Yeah, I think that's the first step. You have to learn because they don't only teach you how to ride a motorcycle,
Mm-hmm.
all the safety instructions, everything overall. So actually, I wanted to go back after a year later. I got the MSF course. I actually wanted to go back and learn some more that I missed. It's very good course. I really enjoyed MSF course, and at the time instructor, the teachers who were teaching how to ride a motorcycle and everything, I feel like I was in a boot camp. They were yelling and screaming and they were so mean. It's almost like they want you to fail this test. I'm like, why are they so mean? I remember one point I was telling one of the instructors, why are you yelling all the time? Why are you so mean? And he said, I want to make sure you're safe. I want to make sure this is what you want. It was like a boot camp.
Where did you
Yeah.
take it? Was it in the city, or did you take it like in Long Island or Jersey or something like that?
It was in Queens.
Queens.
Queens College MSF course. Yeah.
Well, I think what they do, they tend to test the water a little bit, like by being a little bit harsh, and also
Yeah.
try to make it daunting, because I'm sure like being on a bike is really being calm at all times to react to certain situation. I think if they can get to you mentally as you're doing the test, that will determine like, oh, is it something that I really want, or if it's something maybe I really don't want this. I think it added another layer by
Right.
having the weather being pretty crappy, so that's like a whole other thing. What
Right.
was the fee you paid?
I think it was around 350, something like that. Yeah.
Would you recommend that somebody do the course or just learn from somebody they know? That's a good question.
MSF.
MSF,
Definitely.
right?
Yeah. For me, definitely MSF, of course. Yes, absolutely.
So
Very
did you
helpful.
ever learn from other people after the MSF course? Well, I'm sure you did, but I'm just saying, let's say, did they say, oh, you do this in the MSF course, but you could do this instead? Have you ever gotten that?
No, not necessarily, but I ask questions a lot to people,
Hmm.
overall. But I ask a lot of people, it's like, oh, when you maneuver in this situation, when you go down the hill, when you do this and when you do this situation, how do you do? I've been asking friends who've been riding for a long time. I asked a lot of questions. That's how I learned, but not necessarily no, and I think a MSF course is the first thing you need to do, first step.
Yeah, I 100% agree because I think even though it might be difficult or you have to pay someone to teach you, I think the key thing here is it's pretty similar to riding a motorcycle and then doing track. It's almost like if you speak to anybody that's seasoned, they always tell you, oh, you should do a track day because either you learn how to break the bad habits you've learned
Mhm.
to do it the right way. That way, it creates less room for error. Because what ends up happening when you do the course itself, the stuff that they teach you, which you could have learned how to ride on your own or probably learn from someone else, but you would learn all of that person's bad habits. So having
Right.
someone showing you the correct way, the safe way, is probably ideal in my opinion.
Yes, few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I have to say this. I burned my clutch on my first bobber, and some people blamed on the Triumph dealership didn't prep your bike properly, or whatever. But I don't know what really happened. But my first bobber, I burned my clutch. So I actually asked my friends around. I was like, what could have prevented? What could I have done to prevent that situation? I asked my fiance a lot. I asked my friends who've been riding for over 20 years questions. Oh, what can I do? How do I prevent not to burn the clutch? How do I do this and that? So I've been kind of absorbing, asking a lot of questions and getting answers and try to understand. Also did a lot of research too to
Oh,
become a
hold on one
better.
second. Sazon Moto is asking if you have a YouTube channel. She does not have a YouTube channel, but you could definitely. She just started an Instagram page, and the link will be right there. The Wild Ones Club. So I'm assuming it's going to be pretty much all girls, right?
Right.
Is
This is
that you
me
and
and
Stella?
Stella. Yeah, me and Stella created that channel. Hopefully we can, have more female writing friends so we
And one
can write
black guy.
together. Yeah. Sure, why not? Yeah.
Just kidding.
So, Stella and I, we go rides, just me and her, and we still have a wonderful time. We still have a wonderful time. We can stop anywhere we want. We don't have to worry about who's following us, who is in front of us. Just me and her. We just stop anywhere, beautiful scenery, take a pictures, have a nice cup of coffee, chit chat, just enjoy our day, and then come home.
Do
We
you
just
guys
have a
prefer to ride in a big group or just more like just you and Tella and stuff like that, or just keeping it local with just small knit group?
I think I would prefer small knit group. Yeah. I personally don't like big group. I don't like that. Last time we went to Bear Mountain, I lost everybody. I ended up following wrong group.
Wow.
I said, "Where's everybody?" And then Stella and I we looked at each other and said, "I don't know." So it was just me and Stella. So I said, "Okay, no problem. Let's just go around and."
Well, that was a good experience to learn from because I think what happened is I think not I think I'd say when you are with a good group of people that you're riding with, you're having a great day. They're very conscious of everyone's level, and they're very conscious of everyone in the group,
Right.
and they wouldn't leave anybody behind. So I think that's a good thing. If you got separated, that just to me that means either they were riding at a pace that wasn't ideal for everybody, which should be if all together, and that means it's best to kind of do not ride again with that group because they're not conscious about everyone's riding level, and it's really
Yeah.
technically not a race, especially if you're going through the mountains. Because I've ridden through Bear Mountains quite a bit, or the state park, or even go up by the tower. And whenever I'm with friends, we always kind of ride the same pace or if anything like that. In the worst case scenario, if we were to leave the other person behind, we would probably stop and wait.
Right.
Because you don't want anybody to kind of rush and kind of feel like they out of their own space to right out of their skill level trying to keep up. And then that's when you start having like issues and stuff.
Right. I think the best group writing experience that I had was, you know, friends that I used to write and still writing once in a while. Um, you know, he's just wonderful leader. You know, he always asks if there's a new writer in the group. You know, he asks, oh, how fast can you go? Are you comfortable split lane or we're gonna go twisty? Are you comfortable with that? You know, always ask ahead of time. You know, and I always try to keep up with the speed and either stay behind me or make sure I'm okay, comfortable during the ride, you know, things like that. This is, you know, I think it's very important to who you're riding with when you ride with a large amount of group. It's very important.
That whoever that person is, I mean, I don't know this person, but I have experience riding in groups, in really big groups and stuff like that, which I've gathered people and kind of put group rides together. It's so super stressful. It's so much work. I think the main person that's leading everything really don't even have fun, to be honest. Is really just, it's like gathering cattle and making sure everyone's safe, everyone's having a good time. It's just an extreme amount of work. But to say that, whoever that guy you were just explaining is definitely an ideal person to ride with, because he's very conscious of not just himself, but everybody. So that's really cool.
Yeah. So it's, you know, I usually like to ride maybe 4 or 5, you know, not too many people. And even just me and Stella, we're just having such a wonderful time cruising around, you know.
So I'm assuming when you guys go out, you're not, you don't have like a final destination. You're just like, do you make plans where you're gonna go? Because, for example, today you dipped out on Stella. Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. What happened today?
I woke up so late. Like, yeah, we had a barbecue party last night. I woke up so late and I said, oh God, I can't open my eyes. I can't open my eyes. I gotta go. I can't open my eyes. Yeah, but I think she went to one of those beach down south. Yeah.
Okay.
Some really nice pictures and everything. Yeah.
Thanks for the invite, Stella. I'm kidding.
Are you going to be in the ride next Sunday?
Where are you guys riding to?
I don't know. I think we're just gonna be riding around the city. Just take a few pictures. You know, there's a lot of photographers gonna be there and some escorting ride.
Oh,
But
maybe I'll pull up.
yeah, not too crazy. Yeah.
Okay. So, where do you leave your bike? Since she's a city girl, guys. She's out here in the city. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I
Last
don't
guy
know.
I had here, he had a Panigale and his bike got stolen
Oh,
twice. And that seems to be something that's running rampant through New York. It's a difficult one. So, hold on one sec. That's me. Go ahead. Yeah.
definitely. If I were you and you riding a motorcycle, the sports motorcycle, motorbike, I would definitely not leave it on the street, even if it's covered. I mean, if it covered, it's gonna help, but definitely not in the middle of the street. I live in Queens, so I have a front yard, backyard, so I can leave it wherever I want. But definitely, I also cover with a motorcycle cover. But yeah, I park in my house. I live in the house, so I park my bike in my house.
Yeah, I always tell people that if either you have a garage to put your bike, or if you're leaving it out in New York, you're just asking for trouble. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna test
I
that.
Absolutely, yeah. But there's, you know, if you live in Brooklyn area, there's I think there's a few garages. They only offer $150 or $200. If it's the off season, I think it's only $150 a month. It's not bad.
Yeah, so that's like an added cost, guys, because I do get a lot of people that ask me questions about cost of ownership, maintenance, and everything else. If you're in a big city like New York, you're gonna have to add probably an additional $200 just to store your bike properly, if you can possibly.
Yeah, better than being stolen, you know.
Mm-hmm. I
The
agree.
motorcycle, like your, Ducati bike, how much is it? Like 20,000, 25? It's very
What?
expensive, isn't it?
My bikes?
Yeah.
Nah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, I see your bike behind you, Mike. Come on.
We're not talking
I
about
know
that.
something else is coming up.
We're not talking about that.
We definitely need garage to
Nah,
store.
they're stored. They're just in their own little house.
Right. And it has a nice neon light behind. It's nice, nicely displayed.
Actually, sleep in here. Actually, I never even go inside the house. I just stay there. I have a little bed and just like I just polish them and then sleep and then wake up and stuff. Nah, I kid.
Beautiful bike.
So, what about maintenance? You keeping your bike? So, since you just started, I'm assuming you don't do your own work and stuff like that. So, I'm assuming you're taking your bike around to get work done on it.
Right.
When
Well,
need
when
be.
I used to have a Honda, I used to do cleaning chains and everything and changing oil. I used to do it. But someone told me I did the horrible job. So I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Oh my God, that was
Especially
very
not,
discouraging.
yeah, so especially not on my Triumph. So I actually been bringing my Triumph to the dealership.
Was it a friend that told you that was a bad
No,
job?
when I sold my bike to the dealership, they said, I don't know what you did with the chain, but it looks horrible.
Oh my God. Well, I guess since you're selling the bike to the dealer, that's different. I think
I already sold it, yeah. So
what's
that's
cool,
what.
at least in our community, even though somebody's new and they're just starting out, everyone's very encouraging. So you tend to see people, even though if you're trying something for the first time or you're making an attempt, they're more likely to kind of encourage you to kind of keep going. Because what ends up happening, it's a gateway. At some point you start, doing chain, you're doing oil change,
Right,
you're doing spark plug, and at some point you become more
right.
comfortable instead of them become detractors where it's skewing you away from doing these things. So I definitely encourage to at least try it or have somebody overlook as you're doing those things because it definitely help, I think.
Right. No, I mean, I wanted to learn how to cleaning chains and changing oils and everything. So I bought all the equipment. I bought all the stuff it needed. So I tried a few times, and obviously, I think one point I when I was cleaning my chain,
Hmm.
maybe I sprayed the oil too much, and I splashed it all over behind my tire. And
Oh my God, that is dangerous, but a good way
yeah,
of dealing with that, you could always just wash the bike after and stuff too. So
right. So it was very slippery first couple weeks, and then after that it was okay. Yeah. So, but I learned from my experience, But it was definitely a fun, and I feel so proud. I was able to do on my own bike. I felt very good.
yeah, see, I think it adds a new layer of ownership when you're able to deal with situations like this where you're doing it yourself. And sometimes it might not be perfect. I mean, I would say even for myself, I work on my bike personally, and but I am even a little bit paranoid when I work on my bike because I would go out probably to the mountains or I'm riding through Manhattan and I'm like thinking, did I tighten everything? And it's like, or if I'm taking a corner at a speed, I'm like, did I remember that bolt? So you do get stuff like that, but it does make you feel very connected with your bike, and it feels like it's kind of hard to explain, but it definitely changed the way things are. Because I know you're probably already connected with your bike, just having it and enjoying it, building a connection, going on rides and stuff. But when you start understanding the inner workings, it's definitely interesting.
Right. I got a lot of things to learn about the bike, in general. So it's, a learning process.
Guys, just a quick heads up. If you're tuned in, you're watching. First, appreciate the super chat. I am going to highlight those. Definitely hit the thumbs up and give Francesca a follow. By the way, I have to ask you this question. It is not motorcycle related, right? So, you said you were born in Korea, right?
I was born in Korea. Yes, I was born and raised.
Okay. So, did you change your name to Francesca? Or
Yes, I did
oh,
change
see,
my
now I gotta know
name.
your Korean name.
My Korean name is Myungjae.
Why'd you change it?
I don't know. It's like every time I, introducing myself to American friends, they'll
Oh,
mispronounce my name. The only person who pronounced my name correctly was my fiance, which I
Myung-jae.
was shocked. Yeah.
So now it's two of us, two fiancés.
No, it's just like nobody understood and nobody couldn't pronounce my name correctly. And I was getting really annoyed. So Francesca I'm Catholic. So Francesca is my Catholic baptized name.
All right, cool.
So, yeah. So when I become a citizen, they say, oh, you want to change your name? I said, I don't know. I never thought about that. And he said, well, this is your last chance. I said, really? Said, okay, Francesca.
All right, so I'm just gonna go. I'm going to send you a new link because I think this is gonna drop. But while then, I'm gonna pull up some of the comments. Just join back in, okay?
Okay.
All right,
absolutely.
cool.
You soon, Mike. Thanks.
Yeah, hang tight. So I'll send that right back to you, okay? Guys, definitely let me know how you feeling with the stream. I think it's a really, really dope one, only because it's not our usual where we talk about some of the, you know, roll racing stuff or some of the official mechanic stuff that we do, or this one's a little bit different, and I love to kind of show you guys what else the community have to offer and who else is out there riding and enjoying bikes. And I think it's great to kind of see somebody that's new, that's, you know, interested in motorcycles. And it's not the fact that she just started riding about maybe almost two and a half years ago. It's great to see a new person joining and willing to take chances and stuff like that. So that's kind of really interesting. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up some new comments, or because I'm sure you guys have been dropping them as we're talking, and probably reply to a couple. She's going to be right back in. Sorry, for some reason while I'm writing, I can't write and talk at the same time, because I feel like in my head I am writing and talking. So I'm just doing that. So let's pull up some of the comments, guys. If you do have any questions for Francesca, guys, definitely drop them in the comment section, and we'll be able to reply to them. So let me just pull that up real quick, because I definitely want to highlight. Oh man, she is on point. Young G's back super quick, right?
See? Not Youngji, Myungjae.
Young G. She's like, it's so great that I changed it, but you've only told it to me once. To be fair.
All right.
Right. All right. One more time.
Myungjae.
Come on. People could say that. Young J.
All right. It's actually a boy's name.
Why'd you get a boy's name?
I can't give myself a name when I'm born. It was given by my grandfather.
Nice job, Granddad.
Yeah, he passed away now. But yeah, in Korea, I don't know. My grandfather gave me the boy's name.
All right. Just wanted to say it's an S1000RR. Thank you for the super chat. He's just definitely dropped one. That's pretty cool. And also, I have another one here by Kono.
Thank you.
That's really cool. Really, look at that. He has a really cool bike. BMW S1000R, the newest model. Really, really dope. Let me just take a quick look here through the comment section. If you guys have any questions, this is your chance to kind of drop them here. And we can both answer them. Let's see. There's so much. Ooh, Dynamane managed to pick up a Triumph. So he's part of your camp, Francesca.
All right.
Yeah, so
yeah, you got good taste.
He was a Ducati guy, and then he's been coming on the chat mentioning that he's looking for a new bike, but he picked up a Triumph.
Oh, I love Triumph. What are you riding?
Me?
No, Triumph, Dynamane.
Which Triumph? I'm sure he'll throw it in there. Which Triumph did you pick up, by the way? Here too. Kono. I've never seen Kono before, but she mentioned here hides to Stella. That's your friend.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's cool, man. And is that her bike?
No. I think Hi Stella. We're here too. No, Kono. I think it sounds familiar.
Okay. No. Okay. I thought you knew her. Okay.
No.
Let's see here. So that guy Kel's mentioned here, better late than never. Never late is better. What's good? So yeah, man. I'm still taken back that you started off on well, it wasn't a bobber, but you're already riding like a 500-pound bike. I'd be a little taken back with a heavier bike.
Mm-hmm.
Sazomoto came in. Of course, just saying hello to him. Always good to see you coming on. Let me see it.
Hello.
Freedom Trader. Man, a lot of new names tonight. Really cool. Always great to see new people coming on. Ooh, Stella here. Oh my God, Mike, that is a shocker. What's a shocker?
Oh, Stella. That's my sis, right?
Oh, 9W, because I said I've never been to 9W Market. I know. I've been invited so many times, and it just falls to the wayside. I promise this year I'm gonna be so much better about event and just meeting people. I kind of feel like a douchebag that so many people invite me sometimes, and I just never make it.
It's really a nice crowd of events every Sunday. First Sunday of the month is, I think, is the biggest event. Yeah.
Oh, so it's every Sunday, every first of the month.
First Sunday of the month. Yeah.
I feel like a terrible motorcyclist because I don't know these things, which I probably should.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, like I said, I try my best. Oh, he bought a Doname bought a Triumph Tiger 900 Rally.
Oh, okay. I've seen it. I've seen it before. Congratulations.
He's bougie now, and he totally jumped from Ducati to Triumph.
That's a good decision.
Next time when I see you, I'm gonna be just like Game of Thrones, like nude on the sideway, just saying shame, shame, shame.
Clap, clap, clap.
Oh man! All right, if you guys have other questions, definitely throw them on. I'm gonna bring back Francesca, and so we just continue chatting up here, man. There we go. There you go. She's back. Oh, you didn't change your hair this time.
No, right? Yes.
Oh, there we go. Yo, she had that on. She was like, should I do the bow or no bow? Or let me just fix it to the side. Oh, man.
Returning back to channel. Gotta make some changes to have fun. Come on. All right.
I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah. So what are your plans for the summer? What are we thinking?
Riding, and riding more motorcycles.
Jeez.
Actually, Stella and I, we launched a new Instagram account. So we're gonna be very, very busy taking a lot of nice pictures and a beautiful scenery, pictures with our motorcycles, also videos. Hopefully we can recruit, a lot of female riders so we can ride together.
That's a great idea. I think you can definitely grow really quickly by getting a lot of girl riders because, everybody's simping.
No, because, Mike, when I met Stella, I was so happy. I was just really, really excited, because I never met Korean female rider ever since I started riding. I didn't even pass by. So when I first met her a couple of years ago, I didn't even know she was Korean. I did pass by her a couple of times. I said, oh, maybe she's Chinese or Japanese. Okay, I've seen them, I had no idea she was Korean. So when I bumped into one of my other Korean riding friends, he said, oh, she's Korean, by the way. I said, really?
What's so funny? I thought you guys were friends way, way back before even riding. So I'm glad that you mentioned that. So you guys met while riding.
Yeah, I met her while we were riding. I was just really excited, because I was hoping every time when I go out for a ride, I was hoping, oh, hopefully I'm going to meet someone, like Korean friends.
So what was the excitement? I got to ask this. Was it like, oh my God, you're Korean, I'm Korean? Or was it like, oh my God, you ride motorcycles, I ride motorcycles? Or was it like, you're a girl, I'm a girl?
Yeah, we both of us have a lot of things in common, which I was really shocked, and I don't know if you agree or not. Of course, she's more pretty, but we look alike a little bit, don't you think?
Let me take it to the board. Hold on, I'm gonna have a conference, guys. Hold on, I'm having a better looking conference. Just gotta check.
No, don't do that.
I didn't say it. You said it, so I'm just gonna have to do it, guys.
So Stella...
hopefully you guys can see her. Oh, you can't see it.
No, maybe I can. Hold on.
Oh, that sucks. Hold on. I have a good photo to show. Now, you guys are both equally very good looking.
Thank you very
I'd
much.
give that.
Thank you. No, we were out. We were just really happy, you know, just really exciting.
I'm totally kidding. Oh my, you guys are probably like, oh my god.
Like that?
Which one? Which photo? Oh yeah, that's the. How did? Oh yeah, yours.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, let's make it interesting. Put that back up. So who's better looking?
I think Stella is a little bit far behind, so you can't really see
Yeah, you
her
can't
very
tell, but they've seen Stella
well.
before.
Stella's prettier. No, Stella's prettier. No, we're having a really good time, you know.
Double Korean princesses. Pick
Oh,
one.
thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. But we really having a good time. We share a lot of, you know, a lot of informations. You know, we learn each other. You know, we both like to ride a lot. You know, to the mountains, and it's really amazing experience. You know, to be able to meet someone who has the same hobby as me, right? And we don't live too far away each other either. She lives in, you know, somewhere in Queens. I live in somewhere in Queens too.
So you guys link up and then you go out to the mountains. I'm assuming you pass through the Bronx and stuff.
Yeah, right. I usually go to her area and then leave from there.
What's the furthest that you've guys gone, like adventure wise?
Oh, with her, just the Bear Mountain.
Okay.
But I've been gone to PA, you know, Pennsylvania and everything. I think Pennsylvania for me it was just a really beautiful ride. So beautiful.
That's a pretty long one actually. PA.
Yeah, Pennsylvania is just a really beautiful ride. I just had a really great time. But I actually told Stella I want to take her to Robert Moses. It's such a beautiful ride up there too.
Yep.
So I'll take her over there. Yeah, she hasn't been there, so I want to take her.
Wait, no way. That's like me in 9W Market, actually.
Don't go there, Mike. Come on.
No, I'm gonna go. It's just that it's kind of weird that because every photo of Stella, she's like at the beach or something, and she hasn't been by the beach. I'm surprised she didn't ride up here and go to the beach.
Yeah, I love beach too. I have a lot of photo shoots that I took with my motorcycle. I love to go to watch the sunset, either sunset or sunrise. So if I go see sunrise, then I have to wake up around 4:30, 5 o'clock during the summer to catch the sunrise.
Wait, to go to Robert Moses from Queens?
Yeah.
So what, about like 20 minutes, right?
No. From where I live, it's about 45 minutes.
Really?
45 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta book it. That's not too much. You gotta book it.
Like during the summertime, sunrise is around what? 6:15? Right? Yeah, so we gotta hurry. So I have to wake up by 5, leave home by 5:30 and get there and watch the sunrise. It's just really phenomenal, beautiful, beautiful scene. Beautiful, amazing.
Stella mentioned she's been to Robert Moses, but not on the bike, which weird. That's pretty weird. Not riding, huh? We gotta change that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we gotta go Robert Moses. It's just really a wonderful ride there. But one thing, do not take Southern Parkway. Oh, I hate Southern Parkway. So many potholes.
What do you take?
Northern State.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's a little bit the other way around, but you know, I'd rather take Northern State than Southern State. Southern State is just too many potholes. It's just too many accidents all the time. Something always happens.
Yeah, it's a heavy activity area, but I'm assuming you wear like full gear and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's another thing that I wanted to talk about actually. When I went down with my first bike, I said, you know what? I haven't been riding at that time. I think I didn't ride about 4 weeks. So I said, oh, let me just take my bike out, just spin around the block and get some gas. I had no gear on. I had a helmet on, thankfully, but I had no gear on. I went down.
So you had gloves or no gloves?
I had gloves. I had
Okay.
everything except the jacket and the pants. So my whole body were like squid out. It was horrible. The road rash.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It was so painful. I was crying literally for a whole week. Every time I took a shower, I was crying. It was so painful. So I'm telling everyone to gear up, you know, make sure you have a jacket, helmets, gloves, you know. I don't know how people can ride without a gear. To be honest, I don't know how they can do that. Just
Well, I would think you would have like gear on and stuff when that happened, but I think funny thing is, I think in most cases, most people have these weird situation where they go down. It's pretty much when they're already in comfort zone and they feel like, oh, I'm just spinning around the block and stuff like that. To I won't need like my gloves or my pants or my jacket. Even myself, I'm guilty of this. By the way, I've done this too. If I'm working on the bike, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go around just testing out the rear brake. Yeah,
right.
it's pretty common.
I think it also depends where you live. I mean, where I live is not too bad, but if you live in a very busy area, metropolitan area, just going around the block, even I think anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
So
So
I know.
what about now? What do you wear? What's your favorite piece of gear and what brand do you rock? I'm assuming Dainese from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I love Dainese. I got myself a little t-shirt. I got it on sale. No, I personally love Alpine Star for my gear, for my jacket. Just fits really well on me. For female Alpine Star jacket, the leather winter jacket and summer jacket, everything is Alpine Star. And the helmet, I personally like Shoei,
Okay.
but I had that on when I crashed my last bike, so that's already garbaged out. My fiance bought me a new helmet. Is it LS2? Yeah, LS2. And he promised me he's gonna buy me a new helmet if I pass my test. I'm waiting on that.
Did you do the head thing when he before you bought it? That's how you convinced him. He promised me you're gonna get me with them. How come that doesn't work for me?
Oh, he also promised he's gonna buy me a car though. So we'll see.
Oh, so you guys don't ride with communication when you guys ride?
Yeah, we have to. I don't have a car though.
What about Sel? She has one too or no?
She has it. She has everything. You've seen it. She has everything. She has a camera. She has a car though. She has whatever. I think she recently bought a new camera too. Yeah, she has
Oh
everything.
my God, Stella, let me borrow $20. She's doing very well. You can cash at me or something.
She has everything. Yeah. So our account, our Instagram account can be happening without her. So I gotta. Hi, Stella.
So you got to play nice. Guys, definitely give them a follow on Instagram, the Wild Ones. Well, the_Wild_Ones_club. And give them a follow. Just don't harass. I know how you thirsty ass guys get.
Right. We both taken, so. No, we're really hoping a lot of female riding friends will reach out to us and then go ride and then exchange our information.
You know who's
about
gonna reach
riding.
out, right?
Who?
No,
Sponsors?
she's an
Connie?
owl now. She's like, who?
You mean sponsors like Ducati, Alpine Star?
It's gonna be all guys, man.
Oh no.
It's a private promo club. It's like, hey guys, we got the buffet here. It's a given. But be nice. Definitely check them out, guys. Show some love. It's really dope seeing girls getting together, putting something together, and just riding and meeting other people, building their own little community. Hopefully they let other people ride too. But it's kind of cool to just have their own where they don't have to worry about too much about, pacing, because they'll know one another and kind of understand the riding dynamics and stuff amongst everybody. So that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. By the way, I'm really glad you came and tuned in to the chat. Guys, if you have any questions, we won't keep it going too long all night because I'm sure you guys have work tomorrow, so it is Sunday. So if you definitely have any questions for myself or Francesca, right? This is definitely the time you want to do that. And if you missed the stream, you could always watch it later as a replay. You could see the live chat, or you could drop a comment. We'll reply to everything. I will also leave the link to the Instagram page, and if she does end up making a YouTube like Stella did, I'll put that in the description as well. You know what? What I'll do, I'll just do one better. I'll add Stella's channel link as well, because between the two, you'll be able to link up anyway. So that'd be kind of cool, right? What'd you say? Are you changing your hair one more time before we go, or that's it? Oh my God.
I usually braid my hair like this when I go ride. And my fiance always braid my hair for me before I put my helmets on. Oh, Stella likes to have her hair down. I can't because my hair is...
Stella's always flexing. You can clearly tell. She's like, yeah, you need to know it's me that's coming on a Street Fighter. So the hair's flowy.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. No.
She's probably going to choke me out after the stream.
So definitely having so much fun hanging out with her and riding with her. Hopefully, you can join us one day at 9W Market, and then we'll ride up to Bear Mountain.
Yeah, for sure. I'm game. Definitely.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, hang tight. Let me take a look through the chat to see if there's any question, then we can answer, and then that way we could probably just call it.
Sure.
Because I don't want to hold everybody up before they all freak out like, oh my God, dude, you're here all night. Oh yeah, that was wild, man. There we go. That was such a weird thing. Super weird glitch, but glad I was able to come back on. I wanted to say like good night anyway, so I'm just gonna quickly go through the chat and then say good night. I mean, I swear, no matter how prep you are, something always comes up. But glad some of you guys stuck around, but it was at the very end anyway. Going to mention it was very nice. It was very nice to see you guys live on live. I think I saw Mike back in the early days in 2017 in the Bronx near the 3rd Avenue Bridge when I was commuting with my 2011 S1000R. Keep up the good work, brother. Yeah, man. I bump into so many people while I'm out, so always appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the thumbs up. I will be doing some rides and linking with people, so we will be seeing some of that coming up. So. Let's see what else we got. Just hang tight. You know what's so funny? I feel like I bump into people often when riding, and I just, like I said, man, I got to do better with going to events and partnering with people. Even though it's just so much going on, guys. So just keep that in mind. Hold on here, I do have a few more comments popping up. Futuristic Viper mentioned, I guess he's asking if Mike doesn't ever get tired of you, lasagna. This muff is always around for food. Yeah, she's a great cook, dude. All right, so we actually have Francesca back on. Oh my God, that was such a weird glitch, but glad I was able to kind of troubleshoot that as fast as I could. Wish I could have been a little bit faster. Francesca, can you hear me?
I hear you.
All right, cool. I was just replying to some chats and stuff like that. Any questions and stuff. Yeah, Life with Anna B always have my back. She's like, if Mike can't reconnect, thank you for joining tonight's stream, everyone. Always appreciate it. Nope, made sure we came back. Let's see what else we got. Trusted Nail and Tire.
Mike, I just before we leave,
Mm-hmm.
you know, one thing that I really want to let everyone know is that I want to see more female writers, right, in the city, in New York, New Jersey area. I want to see more female writers, you know, and have fun, you know. I have a number of my friends who are concerned. Oh my God, you're riding motorcycle, you crazy, you're gonna get into accident, you're crazy, don't ride, you have kids and you have this and that and this. You know what? Don't worry about what people say. Just get on the bike, ride, enjoy your life, just have fun, you know? I want to see more female riders reach out to us, and you know, I want to go ride with them, you know?
So is that the general idea of the Instagram page that you guys created, really trying to gather people and really start building a community with more people?
Yes, I would like to have more female riding friends. So as we gather everybody together, we can ride as a group. That's our main focus.
I was definitely going to ask you that before we close everything out. Ask you anything you would want them to know. So you even jumped ahead and did that. So that was awesome.
Yes.
I guess let's just call it a night, man. I mean, it's been awesome. I was really excited to have you on. I think you're a really fun guest. And I would say, based off your personality, I'd say you're just a fun person to be around.
Thank you, Mike.
So really cool and excited to go out and actually meet up with you guys and ride and just enjoy the road. So that's going to be something really cool.
Right. And then Stella and I will wait for you at the 9W market so we can go ride together.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Well, I'll be coming from the island, so I'll be heading towards Queens anyway. Either way, we'll probably make something happen and get like some, because she was like, do you like Korean barbecue? I'm like, yeah, I do. So we'll get some Korean barbecue for sure.
Yeah, yesterday I brought Korean spare rib and a Korean bulgogi yesterday to a barbecue party, and everyone loved it. I had a really good time. Yeah, who doesn't like Korean barbecue? Come on, you kidding me?
Exactly. All right, guys, so we're just going to wrap up. Anything you want to throw in before we go for the night?
Me?
Yeah, of course. This is your chance to kind of highlight what you want to highlight.
No, like I said before, I love riding, and riding a motorcycle definitely opened up a whole new world for me. I met love of my life. You know, I met my fiance, and we're gonna get married sometime this year. And I met wonderful friends through a motorcycle group. I think riding a motorcycle just changed my life, you know. I met a lot of good people.
Yeah, I agree, even for myself as well.
Right. I want everyone to enjoy, have fun, you know, just be out there, and we'll meet somewhere, you know, somewhere in 9W Market. We'll ride together to Bear Mountain.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I want more female riders to reach out to us, so we can hang out, we can ride together.
Well, this is gonna be on the internet, and people will see it, and this will give an opportunity for people to come and reach out to you guys. So that's perfect.
Right.
All right.
Thank you so much, Mike.
No problem. The pleasure was all mine. All right, guys. So it's been a great night. Really excited. Very, very excited that we got to sit down with Francesca and kind of chat a little bit and talk about her bobber and her experience, and of course, her community that her and Stella are building together to bring multiple female riders to enjoy the city. So very excited for that, guys. I'll catch you guys next Sunday, same time, 8 p.m. Peace.